it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a fun video doing a book tag video. I don't think I've done one yet on my channel. I found one. This was from last year, I think, but I saw a few people do it not too long ago. The first person that I saw do it was Jessie the Reader, who said that the library mouse created it. I'm not sure if that's the original creator, but I will try and link them both down below and give them credit for that. It is called the Off the Top of Your Head book tag. So you are supposed to just kind of say the first thing that comes to mind off the top of your head. And I have only looked at 2 of the questions. I printed the rest out, so I don't know what the questions are except for the first 2. So let's just get right to it. Okay, so the first question, what was your favorite picture book as a child? The first thing that came to mind was Harold and the Purple Crayon. Oh, that book makes me so happy. He's like so cute in his little jammies with his little crayon just going, his little imagination. He's so sweet. I did see that they made a movie, but I think I don't know. I think it should have been like cuter, like more like for younger kids. I don't know, like more babyish. And Zachary Levi should not have been in it because he's a turd muffin. So I did not go see it. What do y'all think? I think it should have been for like littler kids. Not that it's probably still for like, I know it's for kids still, but do you get what I'm saying? Like, I think it should have been for littler kids. I don't know. Also, is there a Harold and the Purple Crayon like show? Because I think they're missing out. There should be a show. He's so darn cute. Okay, next question. I think there's only 10. So, what book series did you love as a child? Well, first, like the thing that got me into reading, like it's R.L. Stine, Goosebumps books. Like that was it. I remember going to the bookstore. That was like one of my favorite stores to go to as a kid. And we had like a local bookstore in our mall. Was it Walden Books? Is that what it's called? Is that a local? I don't know. Or was that a chain? It was like local to us. And yeah, seeing if there was new Goosebump books out. And then when you got older, you went to the Fear Street books. And then when I got older, I was obsessed with Gossip Girl books. Oh my gosh, I loved the Gossip Girl series. I collected all of those as well. Was obsessed with Blair and Serena. Like, oh my god, obsessed. So yeah, I bought all of those too. And Babysitter's Club, which I have a whole bunch of them that I just bought. If you saw that video of me buying the whole box of Babysitter Club books for $5. Yeah, me and my sister loved the babies. Oh, and Sweet Valley High. I loved the Sweet Valley High series as well. I was like a series girly back in the day. Maybe that's why I don't love them now. It's because I read so many back in the day. What is the worst book you've read or tried to read? I'm so sorry, but it is The Lord of the Flies. It is. Oh, is that the worst book I've ever read? The Lord of the Flies? That or Cassandra Caw. I'm blanking on the name. I'm totally blanking on the name. Cassandra Caw, Nothing But Blackened Teeth. Is that the name of it? The cover is so brilliant. It's so wonderful. It's one of the worst books I've ever read. It's so horrible. The writing is so bad. It could have been so fantastic. It was so bad. Same with Lord of the Flies. I just think that it's like, oh, these boys were left on an island and they acted stupid. Like, congratulations. Okay. Okay. What is your favorite reading or book memory? I think what I just said, going to the bookstore in the mall. And like, I still remember like walking into the bookstore and turning the corner, and those were my books. Like either like R.L. Stine or then Gossip Girl series, and seeing if they had the next book in the series that I needed. Specifically, I remember looking for the next Gossip Girl book in the series. Like that was it for me. Like trying to find the next book in the series. Like I specifically remember that, like rounding the corner, like looking for the next book. Yeah. And I have specific memories of like buying certain books. Like specifically, where'd she go? Why can't I find her? Oh, that book up there, Triad by Mary Leader. If you can see it way up there. I was reading a magazine, or was I reading a magazine? I doubt it. Probably an article online of Stevie Nicks saying that that book was was behind writing one of her songs or something. And I got obsessed with trying to find it because on Amazon, maybe it's not the case anymore, but it was like really expensive. Most of the copies were like $200, and it was just a book. You couldn't just like go on Barnes and Noble and find it. Maybe you can now, but when I had read the article or whatever, it was just super hard to find. I can't remember what song, if it was Rhiannon or what song it was that inspired her to write it or something. And I just got like obsessed with trying to find that book. Well, and then like a few months later, I was walking in Salvation Army. I wonder if I have it on film. I wonder if I was doing videos then. I can't remember. I don't think I was. I think it was in the summertime, so I don't think I was. And no, I wasn't. And it was just sitting there, just on the shelf at the Salvation Army, just sitting there for 50 cents. So like, I'm like, wait, is this the book, like the book that I, and yeah, there it was. So pretty cool. Yeah, that was like a memory that I love, because you guys, y'all never know what you're gonna find when you're thrifting. You never know. What is a book you loved as a movie? Oh, I actually, you know what? I liked P.S. I Love You. I actually really liked that movie. Why is that the only movie I can think of? I haven't read, or I'm gonna be so honest with you, I'm like not a movie person. I'm sure I've seen a lot of book to movie adaptations. I just like, my mind is blanking. And that was the first one. Like, I haven't read Carrie. I like the book. Oh, American Psycho. I actually think the book is way better than the movie. But I also love the movie. It's just so different, but I can really appreciate the movie for what it is. So yeah, I love the movie. I'm just blanking on like movies right now. What is a book you wish that they would make into a movie? Oh my gosh, like all of the horror books that I read. One, okay, off the top of my head, is the Black River Orchard. Is that what it's called? By Chuck Wendig. Oh, that needs to be made into a movie. It's so good. The body horror is so fantastic. I just talked about it in my 16 most disturbing books that I've read. I will link that video down below. The body horror is so fantastic. It's such a great book. I actually think that would make an interesting movie too. Horror, suspense. I think it's so good. He is a genius. I really enjoy him. He's funny too. If you want to follow him on Instagram, he's so funny. Also, Nat Cassidy's Nestlings or Mary. Oh, just the horror genre as a whole. Like, I feel like horror movies in general, like they have so much to work with as far as like movies, like material. I just feel like they have so much to work with. And anything Taylor Jenkins Reid and Emily Henry, which I believe like all of their books are being turned into movies. So I think we've got all that covered anyway. But I'm so excited to see Emily Henry's books being adapted into movies or maybe TV series. I can't remember what they're being made into, but I just finished Book Lovers, which may be my favorite of hers. So I'm really hoping that that gets made into a movie, because it would just be it's like the perfect storyline for a movie. What is a place you want to visit because of a book you've read? Oh, Yoy. I read a lot of like horror and mysteries. Well, the Emily Henry book I just read was set in a very lovely like small town, and it was like very charming. So I guess I could say that. What book am I reading right now? The way I don't remember what book I'm reading. Oh, no, I don't want to go. Okay, no, I don't want to go where book I'm reading right now. Well, it's in Florida. I was just in Florida, but I wouldn't want to go where, like specifically the place that I'm. I don't know. Oh, the fictional place where TJ Klune's book. You know what I'm talking about. Somewhere Beyond the Sea. Like, yeah. I would love to go there. Though that also needs to be made into a movie. But incoming rant, not a rant, but me and my sister were talking about this. Do you think that that needs to be made into like a type of like cartoon anime type? Because I feel like if it's live action, like the CGI type, it could be really hit or miss. Doing like the creature type people. I don't know. I'm just saying. They could really screw that up. Anyway. Blah, blah, blah. What is a nonfiction book you recommend? I don't read a lot. I don't read a lot of nonfiction. Do memoirs count? I read Ina Garten's memoir back in January, and I loved it. Like, loved it. So I guess I recommend her memoir if you're into that. I do not read a lot of nonfiction. I have a couple that I bought, like that one about the Hiroshima and like Hitler that I would love to get around to reading. So yeah, if those are good, I can recommend those. I don't read a lot of nonfiction. Oh, another memoir, Sitting Pretty. I'm so sorry I can't remember her name right now, but I can put it up above. I absolutely recommend. It should be like required reading. It's fantastic. If you could hang out with an author for a day, who would it be and why? I have to say, oh, there's so many. I have 3 that just popped into my head, off the top of my head. Nat Cassidy, Grady Hendrix, and CJ Lead. All horror writers. Oh my God, Stephen King. Okay, I would say Stephen King, but I feel like he'd be too, like intellectual for me, like too authory for me, you know? Like too smart for me. CJ Lead, because she's just like such a badass, and I just think she's so cool. She might be like too cool for me. No, I don't think she'd be too cool for me. She'd be so cool. I just love her so much. And Grady Hendrix and Nat Cassidy, because I just would love to like get in their brains and just be like, how do you write women so well? Because it's absolutely insane and amazing, and they are so brilliant. And I'm reading Grady Hendrix's new book right now, Witchcraft for Wayward Girls, and I'm absolutely loving it. I am halfway through. It's a big book. It's like 500 pages, and I'm absolutely loving it. So yeah, off the top of my head, those are who I'd pick. Or if we're going to go the other route, it would definitely be Emily Henry and Taylor Jenkins Reid, because they are my favorite romance girlies. I love them. That's it. Oh, you're welcome to grab this tag. Just be sure to link back to Jesse the Reader. So Jesse the Reader and this library guy, library mouse, looks like they're the kind of the originals of this tag. That was super fun. Let me know if you like these book tags. I would like to do more in the future. I think they're really fun. Yeah, let me know if you like this, and I would love to do more in the future. There's tons of book tags going around the interwebs, especially on BookTube, so I could do more. Let me know what you're reading down below. Like I said, I just finished Book Lovers, which I am going to do a review video on my channel. That was our book club pick for February. March book club pick, I believe, is going to be Winter People by Jennifer McMahon. I still need to figure out how to pronounce her last name. And then, yeah, I think that's going to be March's pick. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you are not subscribed already. And I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.